So, Tim, how long have you been
Oh,
selling with Tower?
look, I've been selling with Tower. Look, I would say 18 years. Before that, doing some installs and training and all of that sort of stuff. But yeah,
You don't look old enough to have been doing it for 18 years.
oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Look, two kids. I certainly feel old enough to be doing that at the moment.
What's the hair color you're using? That's pretty good.
This is au naturel, I like to call it.
And Justin, you came to us. You'd been in retail. You grew up in retail. So retail runs in your blood, and then you were also in a support role, and so now you're in the sales role. Why
Yeah.
sales?
Oh, look, after 7 years, I'm still asking that. I think no, look, it's actually really rewarding. Like when I was doing installs as well, same sort of thing, same sort of reward. Helping that customer sort of help their business reach that potential.
I think the funny thing about all three of us, not that I'm involved directly in sales, but I do get engaged day to day in sales situations. None of us are professional salespeople.
No.
And, to be honest, I think that's a good thing because, we're not going to professional go-to training techniques for selling. I think that's the last thing that small business people want.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where, for us, I think the key thing is, what is it you need from software? And if it looks like we're a fit, we can say, hey, here's our offer. And if the customer or the prospect decides that we're not right for them, we wish them all the best and move on.
Absolutely. Or, you know what, even in some situations, we sort of, decide that and help them guide that decision because, we don't want a customer that's not going to be a good fit for us either.
How does it make you feel, Tim, when you say to somebody, we're not a good fit?
Oh, look, you know what? It's not an easy thing to do, funnily enough. Like, I don't like doing it at the time, but afterwards it's kind of rewarding because it's reassuring that we're only taking on board those ones that, we are going to be able to assist.
Yeah. And look, I think it also speaks to the fact that we're not chasing numbers. We want customers who want to be with us for the long term. We're not just chasing numbers today so that they're on this conveyor belt and knowing that a certain number may drop off at some point. Justin, in your situation, you live on the Gold Coast, you've got a lot of retail around you, but our model today is that we all work remotely. And so you could even be talking to a business on the Gold Coast, but you're still going to deal with them remotely in today's world.
Yeah, and look, I think most customers actually appreciate that. Obviously, with our demonstrations, they're all recorded. So, whether they're passing that recording on to their accountant or manager in the business or someone else, they've got that recording there that, we find they watch 3 or 4 times. So,
yep. What is it that you would, if you're introducing yourself to somebody and outside of the software and outside what you do here, what's something you'd say to people? Hey, I'm Justin and this is me. This defines me.
Oh, tough question. Look, I don't know. I try and work out whether they enjoy sport, just so I've got something that I can talk about.
Because you've got a whole lot of sport you love. You
Yeah.
love watching all different sorts of sport.
Not great at any sport, but yeah, certainly love watching it. So, yeah, look, I try and work out whether they're into a sport or not, just so I can build that rapport to start with.
Yeah, and Tim, for you, kind of sport isn't going to be the connection point.
No, look, it's not. And look, I appreciate Justin getting that one first. It gave me a few seconds to think about it, but I still don't really have much.
I would have thought for you it's going to be things like fishing and outback living and doing crazy things with drones.
Yeah, look, you know what? Yeah, fishing, camping, drones, like all of those things are pretty high on my my hobby list.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, I think we've given people a bit of an insight into who we are and what we do. And, this is the Tower sales team. We're pretty transparent. We're not going to bite people. Any final words, Justin?
No, look, just, reach out. Happy to answer any questions. And, hopefully we can work together in the future.
Tim, what about you?
Yeah, look, you know what, I would say the same thing, like transparent, low pressure. If anyone's got questions, just just hit us up. We're happy to help.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.